After failing his master one too many times, Gilgamesh was cast into the interdimensional void and vanished. He woke to find himself trapped in another world, facing mirror images that were not his own, and driven by an unknown force to collect cheap replicas of legendary swords. His only companion on his journey is Enkidu, a dog-like creature, or occasionally just a rooster he painted green. And so Gilgamesh travels from life to life, striving to beat up what needs beating up, and hoping each time that the next leap will be the leap home. What am I being so somber for? Gilgamesh doesn't get pathos. Yeah, Final Fantasy has a long history of legacy characters. Throughout every game you'll see a bunch of reoccurring character names like Sid or Mog or Biggs and Wedge, but that's not really the case with Gilgamesh. Whenever you run into Gilgamesh in a Final Fantasy game, it's always the same guy. In Final Fantasy V, he made his debut as a henchman of Exdeath, who I already talked about. He was a recurring boss throughout the game, and quickly became one of the most popular characters with a combination of his awesome boss fight, awesome theme music, bumbling antics, and lovable ego. Towards the end of the game, he failed Exdeath one too many times and got thrown into the void, and then he ended up in Final Fantasy VIII. From then on, Gilgamesh has been wandering the multiverse looking for legendary swords, or at least what passes for them, as well as just looking for a good fight. He basically became Final Fantasy's equivalent of Deadpool, always making cameos left and right, seeming to have an awareness of the fourth wall, and just always being a treat whenever he shows up. He's taken on many forms over the years, from a Coliseum fighter, to a con artist / card game champion, to a mythical guardian of all things, and sometimes he's played more seriously than other times. For example, in Final Fantasy VIII, he's played relatively straight, being a stoic, if kinda completely and utterly lost, swordsman just looking for a good fight. Compare this with his appearance in Final Fantasy XIV, where he's a bumbling idiot who accidentally joins the manhunt for himself. But no matter what form he takes, or how seriously or how funny he's played, Gilgamesh is a series staple, and I look forward to seeing him in more games to come.